Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interest. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. The moment you have been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
What's up? In the UA break room, what happened, Nick? What happened?
I think Caleb Williams just got sacked.
You thought you were going to win?
They were about to. Oh my god.
You know what's funny? If you
That
guys
is
lose with this
unbelievable.
score, it'd be 2 1-point losses to the Packers this year.
No, sorry. I think it was a false. It might have been a false start.
Okay.
Either way, that's just a kick right.
So here's what I need, by the way, in the also welcome into UA break room, guys.
Yeah.
What I need in the Buccaneer game is a touchdown here, brings them to 27-19. Then I just need a pick 6 from the Bucks, and there we go. There's my cover. There's my cover. They win by 15.
Oh my goodness.
So how you guys doing? We're back 3 p.m. Hit of the show, Hakeem Olajuwon. We left the other items on the table for right now. We'll take them off if any heat hits the room. But looking like you guys did some work because we're going to have some pre-fills. So, Nick, I'm going to ask you, like I ask you every show, let's set up the show. What's going to be our dice roll today? It's got to be 6 or higher.
Let's go 9.
9.
Why not?
Can't do snake eyes. 7. Lucky number 7. So we got 7 in the room for the dice roll. 1 more than the 12 p.m. show. What's going to be the chase, brother?
Well, we had diamonds last time or the vault. Oh, I guess the vault last time. Let's double down. Let's go vault again.
It was the diamonds last time.
Yeah.
So how about this?
Too easy.
It lands on the jerseys. I'm going to add to it. Let's do jerseys and vault. One list, jerseys and vault here in the break room. I'm also going to come here, I believe. Bada bing. Jerseys and vault here in the break room for the chase. And I believe we got some pre-fills, right, Nick?
Yes, we do. Jerseys are in there, and I believe it was
The vault.
yeah.
So let's get these going here. Jersey number 1. I got Jason, I got Vincent, I got Al, James, and Chet. 1 box number is all it takes. We are down to the final 10 boxes. 10 boxes, 4 headliners, and the jerseys. I will say this. I think we do have a jersey. So here's the thing.
Bears did it. Bears just won. Bears just beat the Packers. 24-22. Caleb Williams.
You're saying it like you're surprised.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
God,
man.
I mean, I'm not.
The Caleb Williams
yeah.
legacy starts now.
I hope so. I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm a
How much time is
diehard.
left?
It's over. Game's
it's
over.
so,
They
okay.
won.
On
That
the
was-
final play.
That was it.
What
They
was the-
were
what was the
third and
touchdown?
11.
Was it a touchdown or a field goal?
No, it was a field goal. It was a
Okay.
3rd and 11. They got pushed back, like I said, on that false start. Oh
The,
boy.
the look on your
Wow.
face of just pure shock.
51 yards. Cairo Santos. You're the man. He's the MVP this year.
50-yard kick.
He's a dog. In the
Oh.
elements too. They're in Green Bay. My goodness. It was Caleb Williams that passed to DJ Moore for 18 yards. That's what got him there.
Okay.
What a play. What a guy.
James wants the wheel. James Bruce in the room. What up, James? Welcome back.
So many sidebars. I'm sorry, guys. We got to get the show together.
24 is the number. Oh, cool. It's going to be 25. So we got 18 and 25. Don't have 24. 25 is one away. 18 is longer than one away. So we'll do 25 in the room. 25
for our jersey.
in the jerseys. I will say this, Nick, if these guys are animals and we get through all these jerseys, we do have another jersey backup. It's just in the shipping room. So we'll have to go and get that if these guys sell out these jerseys, which they may. They may. Let's go.
My group chats are blowing up. All my Bears buddies are just going crazy right now.
Let's
Just
see.
finally, the monkeys off our back.
You guys deserve to be happy. I don't know how happy Dom Pellegrini is going to be coming in for the night show.
To be honest, I mean, it didn't really affect the Packers in any which way.
I don't think he'll care.
I don't think so either.
Good for you guys. Caleb isn't a bum.
Yeah, no, he was never. That was never the issue there.
How about Al in the NFC North, Vincent in the NFC South, Chet NFC East, Al in the NFC West. We got James in the AFC North, Jason in the AFC South, James in the AFC East and AFC West. James called the wheel. The wheel chose 25. So let's see. What's the first item on the show today? Ooh, how about this? How about a mister in the room? And I say a mister because if you play for a team, Nick, and you are Mr. whatever that team is, you probably did something right.
Uh-huh.
How about Mr. Jaguar, Tony Baselli in the room?
Nice.
Tony B, beautiful SIG, JSA cert. I'll show that off. And of all else, how about a stats jersey?
Ooh.
First Jaguar drafted, first round in 96, 5-time Pro Bowler, 3-time All-Pro, first team All-Pro.
Yeah.
90s All-Decade team in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. 2022.
Some jerseys just scream like I'm from this decade. This just says 90s written all over
And
it, and I
2000s.
love it.
I love the
it.
old Jaguar jersey.
Oh yeah.
I think they need to go back to, and this is my old dad take. They need to go back to the old Jaguar logo.
They kind of do, and they did it this year with the throwback.
Yeah. But they got to go back to it permanently.
Yeah, I
My
think
main
so.
reason why is the old logo looked masculine. This new one looks very feminine.
Yeah, this one looks.
Yeah. When I'm a football team, I don't want to look feminine in any way on the field.
No.
I want to look like a man. I'm 40.
Exactly.
Andrew's saying, how about those Bears?
Claws
Bears.
off, baby. Let's
Nope,
go.
that's the Panthers.
No.
Gimmick infringement.
No.
Caleb Williams. I'm coming after you, Caleb. Like they should be coming after you in the vault. AFC South, this is going to be a Jason B hit. Jason in the room. Winning the Jaguar.
Nice job. Nice to always get in there with one spot and just eat it up, gobble it up. Nom, nom, nom. Give me that
Nom,
jersey.
nom, nom. Give me the nommies. Tony Baselli. Tony B, baby. Tony B in the room.
Nice.
You need to know how to spell his last name?
Yeah.
B-O-S-L... B-O-S-E-L-L-I.
Okay.
That's... Tony Baselli's a name you learn to spell early in your UA career. We get Tony B quite a bit, especially on these stats jerseys that are beautiful. Beautiful lids. Beautiful jerseys. Beautiful basketballs. Everything here is beautiful. Or as Bruce Almighty would say, beautiful.
Love it. Good to crack out the Caleb jersey on the first win.
The first Packer win in, like, I don't know,
Well,
10
first,
years?
yeah, 12. That would have been 11 if they would have lost to him, I think. That would have been 11 straight. Or that would have been 12 straight. It would have been the 11th straight loss on the season.
So 6 years?
Yeah. That is quite. And to do it in Green Bay, that's nice. I wish it would have been just a little bit more. I wish it would have been like, oh, the Packers needed this game to get into the playoffs, but it's okay. I'll take it for what it's worth. Not entirely spoilers.
You're getting greedy.
I know. Exactly. I know. It's
You're
like I
getting
can pull it back a
real
little. I
greedy.
can pull it back a little bit. I already pulled it back. All right. I know.
As I sit over here.
Can you
like-
give me 30 seconds?
I did.
Can you give me half a second to breathe?
As I sit over here like, hey,
Yeah.
my game actually means something.
No,
today.
100%. It does.
Mine's probably, out of all the games today,
This
my
might be the
game
most
means
important
the most.
regular season game in the past decade. I'm not.
For
I'm not
Vikings Lions?
Just for in general, like just the most exciting regular season game.
It's the number one seed.
Yeah, it's for all
Super
the
Bowl
marbles.
could be decided because of this game.
And that comes up the division debate of like, this team, it becomes number one seed, gets a bye, and then the team that loses goes on the road to Atlanta.
Let me call box number and then I'll make my point.
Yeah, exactly.
So we got Vault double box here.
Double box.
Double box.
That means that name's in there twice. If you got those, if you're in there for the vault. That Chase
It-
Swift in there.
Nick, you had one job. You're supposed to tell me if it's typing or not. Most of the time, Colin
she
will look.
was.
Colin will look over and be like, it's not typing.
Uh-oh. That's good.
So Vault double box. I'm gonna say this hot take, maybe potentially. NBA had it right when the NBA had it to where like if you're a division winner, you're automatically a top 4. But there's that one team that, like, let's say the 2 seed in the Central had the second best record in the NBA, that they could be in the top 4.
Okay.
So it let that like one team that was like playing out of their gourd. Like, hey, the number 1 seed is in my division. I should be penalized because of that, because they're so good.
Exactly.
So 2 boxes in the vault, guys. 2 boxes in the vault.
2 boxes.
Hey, Panthers, Falcons going to overtime, Andrew says.
That happened last time. I took the Panthers money line. They went to OT and blew it. I
But you took the spread also.
did take the spread, so that's nice.
38,
7.5. The
38.
little hook right there. I'm sorry. What were the numbers?
We haven't got them yet.
Oh, my apologies. Okay.
Oh, Bucks got the ball back with 36. They're going to
Okay.
nail it.
All right.
They're going to. Why are they? Wait. They got to throw it with 30 seconds. Evans needs 5 yards.
Yes, he does.
Oh, could you imagine if he breaks one off for like a? Let's see. They're at
That'd be great.
They're at the 32. If he broke it off for like a 72-yard touchdown,
I would love it. That would cover everything for me.
he needs 5 yards, 36 seconds.
Pay the man.
They're gonna throw it, right?
Get him
Try to
paid.
get it to him.
Yes, 100%.
If you're the Saints in these last 30 seconds, you're just triple teaming him, right?
Yes, I think so.
You're like, now I've changed my opinion. Now you stop.
Now
him
they're
from
getting petty.
it. Especially when they know they're gonna lose.
Yeah.
Looking for a box number here in the vault. 2 box numbers. Jeremy, Tom, George, and Ronnie. Andrew goes, yes, they're going to try. Oh, they took a timeout.
They scored.
What?
I mean, it's 27-19.
They scored earlier.
Oh, okay. My apologies.
That was when.
Bucky
remember when they
Irving's
were
the
in
man. Bucky Irving's going to be my number 1 pick next year in fantasy.
Is he?
Oh, yeah. 1-1.
Not even. You don't play in a keeper league?
No, I don't.
George saying 22 and 24,
22
gentlemen.
and 24.
He got it first play. Mike Evans got it.
Nice.
Man, Andrew's ahead of Gamecast. How are you ahead of Gamecast?
Yeah, ESPN's pretty slow. I'm sorry, the numbers one more time on that.
22 and 24. Yep, 9 catches, 89 yards. Ah, that's what he said. NFL Network. Man, I wonder who gave me this Nakine Westbrook play. Sounds like a bum. It's okay. Kyler can get a touchdown. 22 and 24 coming up, guys. Let's randomize you guys in the randomize there. 7 times around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do me one favor with that, and it's my fault. Could you put that JSA card inside the bag? Sure. Just so we don't accidentally. So 7 times around per the dice roll. And the dice roll. How about Jeremy in the NFC North? Ronnie in the NFC South and NFC East and NFC West. George in the AFC North. Ronnie in the AFC South. Tom in the AFC East. And Ronnie closing it out in the AFC West. Break scene. Lego. George calling both these out. 22, 24. Good luck, gentlemen. And congratulations to our winner/winners. Hey, Nick.
Hey, Ricky. What's up?
You ready?
Oh, yeah.
Are you ready for this?
Let's do it.
Are you ready? Who's ready? This
on.
helmet's cold, by the way. He's here. He's there.
Hey!
He's everywhere. Caleb Williams in the room with the 2024 #1 pick inscription. Bear down, Chicago Bears. Bears beat the Packers, and Caleb Williams goes, now is my time to come out of the vault. First time I think first time we've seen Caleb Williams in the break room on a Bears lid, and he's coming out here going to Jeremy Gale. How happy are you right now?
This is
Nick?
awesome.
You're
UA
gleaming.
script writers, you're going crazy. They're going crazy.
There are no script. I need to seriously
I know.
disclaimer.
No, 100%.
No script writers. People will run with it.
No, I know.
Oh, but Caleb's like, I can come out now. What a hit. What a hit. Caleb Williams on the Bears lid. You know what's the best thing about this? It does look like a 2, by the way. It does look like a 2.
Yeah, it does.
I appreciate Caleb for trying to do like the one the right way with the dash and the, but it looks like a 2, but it's #1. It's got the draft pick inscription on this bad boy.
That's so sick. God, that's so awesome.
Fanatics cert on the back as Caleb is a Fanatics athlete. Whew, this is going to be, I think Emmett might be the only thing to top this thing.
That's a great signature. It's a great lid. It's a classic. I mean, no Chicago logos change other than like the Cubs and the Sox, but this is the bee's knees. This is the guy to have. I don't care. All the haters can say, "Oh, Jaden Daniels this and Bo Nix that." Caleb Williams is gonna be a dog. I don't care. He's gonna be carrying the way. It's obviously just Bears upper management, Bears coaching needs to be figured out. He's shown that this is gonna be fun.
This is a lid. Congrats to Jeremy in the break room.
What a lid. What a great day.
Great day.
You get
Caleb.
the right after you get the win, Caleb comes out of the box.
That's crazy. What a time.
That is magic. And
Does that now gives me hope for next season? Already.
the football gods are trying to tell you something. Andrew says Caleb will be great. Just wait. He needed more time.
He did. Needed more
24.
time.
What's going to be in box 24?
Let's see.
Sorry to steal your moment, Caleb. We got another box
We
to
do.
break.
But just like in the draft, someone coming up after him. So #1 for a reason. Let's go. God, it's such an awesome hit.
Okay.
Give me that.
Oh,
Give
okay.
me that. Just joking.
How about I like these lids? I think you like them too.
Oh yeah.
How about on a rep lid, the old school Bronco?
Oh wow.
I thought this was gonna have the D on it,
Yeah.
but it doesn't. It has the actual Bronco from way back in the day. How about a little Steve Atwater in the room? I take back my comment. I don't know if I thought this had the D on it. That's why I was like, I know it's the blue with the D, but also there's the orange. JSA cert, the donkey, as Andrew said.
It does
Beautiful looking lid. Steve Atwater, AFC West, going to Ronnie Sayer.
I've never seen that.
You've never
logo.
seen this
Never
logo?
seen that logo before.
We don't get it a lot, but we get it sometimes in the room. Steve Atwater, the man to send the Nigerian Nightmare on his butt.
It's a rep. Yeah.
That's a rep, yeah.
Okay.
We getting reppy with it in here. Little rep lid. JSN cert for Steve Atwater. In the room, going to Ronnie Sayer.
Yeah, like I said, that's an interesting looking logo. On the mule, on the donkey almost. Yeah. Funny enough, yeah, I saw Draymond Green, complete side tangent they call it. Draymond Green was picking on Zach Edey last night, and Zach Edey finally cracked and swung back at him, and then everyone in the comments called him the Mule. I didn't know they called Draymond Green the Mule because he kind of looks like Donkey from Shrek. They just called him straight up the Mule. So I don't know if that was them trolling him or that's like his actual nickname. But
I'm going to say trolling.
yeah, I'm gonna lean towards that way too. But good for Zach Edey. Stick up for yourself, young man.
I like Zach Edey.
I do too. Nice hit right there. That's an awesome Steve Atwater right there.
I was looking at a parlay that I put at the beginning of the NBA season.
Yeah.
It was Nikola Jokic, MVP. Zach Edey, Rookie of the Year. Josh Giddey, Most Improved Player. Alex Caruso, Depoy. And Dante DiVincenzo, Sixth Man of the Year. That was a fun $1 ticket while it lasted, because that ain't gonna hit. That was like $1 for like hundreds of thousands of dollars.
I like Josh Giddey one's pretty good, obviously, but there's a guy in the Wizards doing really good. He's like doubled his point total. From
Kristaps, or not Kristaps, Kispert, Corey Kispert.
No, that's not the name I'm thinking of. I'm
Bilal
sure.
Coulibaly.
You're got some good pulls, but no.
He plays for the Wizards, right? Is he on the Wizards? I think
have no
Bilal
idea.
Coulibaly is on the Wizards. Ex-teammate of Victor Wembanyama. Jordan Poole? Malcolm Brogdon? Yeah, Bilal Coulibaly's on that team. He's averaging 12.8 a game.
I gotta look.
Justin Champagny?
To be honest, now that I'm looking at the roster, it might have been a completely different team.
Mm-hmm. Is he in the running for most improved? Like,
Probably. I'll double check
yeah, let me see.
most improved odds.
I was just going to pull it up on FanDuel. So what are we going to get into, guys? That's the question here. Vault double. Caleb is gone, but Emmitt Smith, Lawrence Taylor, and Brock Purdy on the flexes are still out there.
Maybe it was someone on that.
Jalen Johnson?
No, maybe it was someone on the Magic.
Jalen Suggs?
It wasn't even like my take. It was
Jalen Suggs?
It was a clip that Brian Scalabrine was talking about. So maybe if I
Jalen Suggs is he's plus 3,000.
Oh, maybe. And I know they've been trying to do their best because they lost Paulo and Franz Wagner.
And Franz. Panthers win with a TD. You hit both. And Andrew telling you. Panthers win with TD.
Oh, Bryce Young. Let's go.
I like how once the Bucks officially won, then the Falcons were like, all right, we're done.
Yeah.
Here you go, Carolina. Screw up your draft seating. So let's see, guys.
Two more to go on the vault.
Let's
the vault
go.
Single.
Let's
Vault
go.
Single.
Let's get that vault single. Let's see what we got in the break room while we wait. Let's do a top to bottom. Let's set up the show the right way. I don't know what the wrong way would be. but I don't want to find out. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I don't want to sublime up here. I don't want to wrong way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Great song, by the way.
Absolutely.
So this is the UA Live break page. If you're new, this is your lifeline for everything going on in the UA Live break room. We're live every single day, 3 times a day, 12, 3, and 6 Central Time. Everything you need to know is right here. We got our rules and guidelines here. If you don't want to read, we got a video right here. Or you can watch us break today, see how the show works. What do we got in the room? Well, how about the vault? It's the chase. Caleb Williams just came out of it. And we've got now 20 boxes, 9 headliners. Those 9 headliners. Cam Newton on the authentic. Darrelle Revis on the authentic. I believe authentic. Jamar Chase authentic. Barry Sanders authentic. We also got Brock Purdy, Lawrence Taylor, and Emmitt Smith on speed flexes. That Emmitt Smith custom is absolutely beautiful. Still out there. We got Joe Theismann and Thurman Thomas in the listed headliners. Yeah, Darrelle Revis is an authentic. Cool. How about the practice squad? Down to 22 boxes, 12 headliners left. We got Garrett Wilson on the licensed jersey. Joe Montana on the custom jersey. Eddie George on the mini. How about Warren Moon on the speed flex? John Lynch on the speed flex. Adrian Peterson, AD, on the rep lid. Brian Dawkins, Weapon X on the authentic. We've got Lawrence Taylor on the speed flex. Marshall Falk on the speed flex. Warren Sapp on the authentic. We also got Mike Vick and Earl Campbell in the listed headliners. Looking at the diamonds. Everything about the diamonds is authentic and better. We got 9 boxes, 5 headliners. How about Terry Bradshaw, Terry McLaurin, Baker Mayfield just getting a win to lock in the playoffs and get his boy some extra money. How about A.J. Brown and Zay Flowers in the headliners for the diamonds? If we get through all these diamonds, we got a brand new diamond series coming in next, guys. So let's get to that. Black and blue, we're down to 2 boxes. T. Higgins in the listed headliner section. And a bonus banger. Once we get through the black and blue and the basketball, I can drop that sick college series. Speaking of the basketball, we're down to 10 boxes. We got 5 headliners, 50% chance of said headliner. We got Shaq on the jersey, Rodman on the licensed jersey, AI on the jersey as well, Magic Johnson on the NBA All-Star Funko Pop, and Dominique Wilkins in the listed headliner section.
Just closed on the TD Vault
single. Let's go. Let's get through these really quick. I got jerseys and minis. Jerseys, 9 boxes left, 4 headliners. Michael Irvin, Brett Favre, Brian Urlacher, and Shannon Shop sitting there left in the photo department for you guys. And in the minis, we're down to 9 in 5 headliners. 9 total, 5 headliners. How about Jameson Williams, Luke Kuechly, Ricky Williams, Champ Bailey, and Mike Vick in the room? The room's in a good spot, guys. Room is in a great spot right now. So we got that single box you said for the vault?
Yes, we do.
That Kittle's looking sweet. Yes, it is. So I got vault number 1. 3rd vault box we're doing on the show. This will bring us down to 19 boxes. We still got 4 vault keys out there too, guys. 50, 100, 200, 300, all sitting out there in the vault. Kane saying box 9. So I got Tom Kaz, Dylan Marnell. Dylan, welcome to the break room. How you doing, brother? What brought you to the UA break room? What are you looking for in the vault? And who's the squad? We also got James, George, and Kane closing it out. And Kane's calling box 9. So let me take 9 off the ticker. Take you guys over to the randomizer where we'll take you around 7 times. Rito Soen, let's go. Break number 3. Let's get the randomizer up. We're going around 7 times, folks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How about this? How about this, guys? We've got George in the NFC North, Tom in the NFC South, Dylan in the NFC East. We got James in the NFC West, Dylan in the AFC North, Kane in the AFC South, James in the AFC East, and Kane in the AFC West. 1 box is what we're opening. Yeah, they don't. Yeah, the minis we have right now just have the plastics.
Okay, I bet.
I will ask you this.
Yeah.
How about I give you a box? I'm going to give you a box. I'm going to give you help. Because I'm making the executive decision. Donovan McNabb off the table.
Caleb's you got.
We're gonna get some more here. The basketballs might be next. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got a rep, and in this also we've got a went to the live break. So we got a vault key also in here. So whoever wins this will be picking a vault key to get a $50, $100, $200, or $300 gift card. Ooh-wee. Oh, man, I love this already. Oh, man, I love this. Ooh-wee. Ooh, I'm getting a little flustered here.
You do your Mr. Meeseeks, I know it's in it.
How about on the Viking Flash? Who do we got on this one? Bum, bum, ba-dum. We're rolling out in the break room. Dante Culpepper. Roll out, baby. Dante in the room on the Viking Flash rep lid. Look at this beautiful yellow. The Viking Flash has grown on me, ladies and gentlemen. When I first came here, I said it was my least favorite of the Flashes. The yellow has grown on me. It has grown on me. I like the purple better, but the yellow has grown. And I love Dante Culpepper, DC, in the building. First Viking jersey I ever owned was a Dante Culpepper jersey.
Nice.
This is going to go NFC North. George Williamson taking home Dante Culpepper. And George, if you're out there, let me know. Box A, Box B, Box C, or Box E.
Ronnie coming in hot, seeing that vault. He wants 5 spots in the quad box. So let's go ahead and fill up that quad spot.
Let's go, folks. Speed Flex is still out there. Dante Culpepper coming out here in the vault. Congrats to George.
So yeah, like I said, with that
George is going to want Box A
box A.
for the vault key.
Sure
Box
thing.
A. So I'll go ahead and take A off the ticker as well. It's a rep. Reppy boy. I'll put him in the bag. Him in a. So let's take box A off here. Just B, C, and E. Were you walking like this?
Yeah, I was doing a little. Walking
Out
with
of
a
the
little-
corner of my eye, I saw it, and I was like, wait,
Walking with
what?
a little bit of swag right now.
You're feeling yourself?
Just a little bit.
You're going to come home, girlfriend's going to be like, why are you so happy? And you're like,
Bears.
babe, sit down. Let me tell you a story. Story time.
Story time.
Now, does she get behind the team, or is she like, whatever?
No, I don't want to say.
Or
For
she-
lack of a better word, I've trained her. I've
Conditioned.
there we go. That's the word. I've conditioned her to just go. What individual are we rooting for? Because it's always fantasy with me first.
Who are we rooting
Yeah.
for?
So
Well, how about this? How about in the vault? George, box A, ba-boom, going home with $300. 300 bones.
300 big ones just like that.
So look at that. George in this got one spot in this vault. One spot wins a rep. Dante Culpepper on the rep, gets the vault key, picks the right box. Boom. He's getting his money back and then some to use back in the UA break room. 300 bones.
That's awesome.
Coming to you, George Williamson. Congratulations. Congratulations, George. $300 vault key win.
Now just one more spot to go into that TD Dance Vault quad box.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's get a quad going.
Let's get a quad.
Quad brings us down. So we're at 19 boxes right now with 9 headliners. A quad would bring us down to 15 boxes. And the quads are where anything could come out. We've seen headliners get pulled left and right on the quad.
And we will see exactly that because Joshua just got us right there.
Well, how about we do this? You ready? We're going to have a quad vault coming out. And these two were great hits in the basketball. But as one of my favorite comedians, Cat Williams, would say, we got to make a pimp decision.
Safe to say I can put up another quad even though we have 15.
So, yeah. So, you can put up another quad.
Okay.
We'll have enough boxes.
My math is mathing. I think so.
Because, yeah, we'll have 16. The only time you can't put up another quad is if we have less than 7 boxes available.
Gotcha.
Because quad, double, single is always 7 boxes. So, Ronnie, say goodbye to your basketballs. They will be coming soon to you. Ba-boom. Ba-boom. Did Dave Hampton get in the quad?
No.
No, Dave, you did not. Did you get an order number? If you have an order number, that's the easiest way we can look up. Order numbers are your lifeline. So you should have gotten an email with the order number, the 6-digit order number. If you can give us that, I can have Nick look you up.
Again, for George, that was for 300.
300
Vault key.
key. Yep.
Alrighty. Go ahead and check that email there, Georgie.
Check your junk. Yeah, I'm not seeing any orders today from Mr. Hampton. Let me check. Yep, not seeing anything when I search it. So let's go ahead and do we got that list for the quad? Thank you, my man.
Bring it up front here really quick.
All right. Well, Dan, you can always get into another break here. I know sometimes orders come in bang, bang. So let's do Vault Quad Box. Numero uno.
All right, I'll set there on the quad.
Douglas coming in. Let's see. While I'm waiting for box numbers, Douglas, I'll do a little search of this. So that was... Yeah, let's see. That order came in... Yep, so Douglas, that happened on last night's show. So Diamond number 1, can you actually do me a favor? Can you check the winner sheet?
From yesterday?
Yeah, and just let me know if the night show did. You don't have to say who won, just in case Douglas wants to go back and watch it. Just if they did a Diamond live break 1.
Sure thing.
Would have been a single.
Before I do that, I have to.
Yeah, that would have been Douglas. I believe it happened last night because I believe they did a diamond last night. So I'm looking for 4 box numbers of the wheel. Ryan and Ronnie. So Ryan, Ronnie, James, and Joshua. Ryan Pila, back in the room. Was a big winner in his first ever time in the break room in the diamonds. Found out he won from our TikTok. He went, man, did I win any of those? And I'm like, yeah, you did. You won 2 of them, my dude.
Nice. Alrighty, just like that, we are sold out on another jersey. So let me go ahead and get that.
Let's go.
Let me get that set really quick.
Ronnie coming in 2-8-16-26. So let's see. Where's the vault? 2 is gone. So 2, 8, 16. Ronnie, we don't have 26. 26 is not on the ticker. So anyone can call out a final box number because 26 is not there. So Ronnie, if you want another number, you're going to have to speed run it. 1, 3, 4, 7, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 20, 23, 28, 29, and 30. So 26 we did not have. So need one more box number from anyone. And he said 29. Ronnie gets it in. 29. So let's see. 2, 8, 16, 29. Got that set up for you. Caleb can move back. He doesn't have to live so far on the edge.
There we go. Alrighty, that's all set.
So let's go ahead and randomize this list, see what divisions you guys pop into. 7 times around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How about Joshua in the NFC North, Ryan in the NFC South, James in the NFC East, and Ronnie and everything else. So Joshua is in the NFC North, Ryan NFC South, James NFC East, Ronnie everywhere else. And Bradley saying, Jeremy, any interest in trading that Caleb? I'll tell you what, this Caleb, even as a non-Bears fan, might be, I'm not saying it's out of the picture, but might be hard to part from. This is the first time we've ever seen, I'm just going to say it, that we've ever seen him on a Bears lid in the room.
Very hard to part ways with number 1 overall picks in any sort of way. I think we're up to date. I think we're all set. We had a couple orders coming in fast and furious, so I just wanted to make sure we were all.
And you got your,
all good
I got
for
you
it.
the 4 boxes right there for the vault.
Thank you very
You're
much.
good. So we'll get those boxes, and then we will break some boxes. Will we get a speed flex, folks? Will we get the first speed flex of the day here in the room? Emmett, Taylor, Purdy, all 3 of those speed flexes still out there. Illinois and Washington just tipping off. Let's go ILL. INI. 14-0 Denver right now, Andrew says. That might be over.
Yep.
Thank you, Nick. I'm gonna. You're good. 4 boxes coming up here in the vault, all counted out or called out by Ronnie Sayer. We're gonna start with number 2. Starting with number 2. Eye. Right above the eyelid. Start itch. Oh, looky here. I don't even think I need the card. I know what this is. Nick, how about we living on an island today? Not the island of relevancy. How about Revis Island in the room? Darrelle Revis on the old school Jet Authentic here in the break room, and that is going to be some box caller magic. Ronnie Sayer in the room getting Darrelle Revis on the white old school Jet Lid Beckett cert.
Nice.
On the back, Revis Island, one of the best corners I seen playing my day.
One of the best corners for sure. And that was the first instance for me where it's just like, oh, he doesn't get all the numbers. And then you're like, oh, because they don't throw at him. They just don't want to do that. So
Yeah.
that was the first guy for me, exactly, for me to have that, like, oh, light bulb. That's why he doesn't have 10 interceptions on the year and stuff like that. But
If you were a wide receiver getting covered by Darrelle Revis, odds are just pull up a lawn chair because you're just not going to get thrown to. So Darrelle Revis, he could stay out. He's a headliner for right
100%.
now.
And I like that style of New York Jet Lid too. I like that.
It pains me to say old school because that's the Jet Lid that I grew up with. So am I old school now? Because they
it's
changed the lid. They're now with the new Jet Lids that look
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yes.
Next box. Number 8. How about this, folks? How about a rep and boom, a vault key, baby. Nice. So someone's going to be getting $50, $100, or $200 because that's what's left out there.
Heck yeah.
Please be who I think it is. Please be a name. Oh, how about this? I'm fanning myself with the JSA cert card. I have this signature at home, not on an item like this, though. How about another bear? How about Dan Hampton in the room on the Hall of Fame 2002 inscription lid? Thing I love about Dan Hampton's auto, it's huge.
Yes.
Takes up the whole helmet. He uses every bit of real estate on this lid. Dave Hampton was asking if he was in the break. Dan Hampton came out. It is going to sting because it was the closer spot that got it. Joshua getting Dan Hampton in the room. Now, Nick, I've told you this before. Beckett cert, or JSA cert, pardon me, which is going to mean ba-boom, JSA cert card. I've told you this before. First off, Joshua, if you're out there, box B, C, or E, my man. Mm-hmm. B, C, or E. I think I've told you this before. Do you remember what item I have Dan Hampton's signature on?
No, I don't think you ever told me, no.
I never told you the story?
No, I don't believe so.
So, it was about over the summer. My sister works at Binny's.
Okay.
And she asks me, do you want Dan Hampton's autograph? And I'm like, what? And she goes, yeah, he's here for an event selling pickle juice.
Okay.
And I'm like, sure, like thinking like he like had pictures and like was gonna sign like a picture of himself.
Yeah.
Then, no, she comes over for Memorial Day. We had a barbecue, and she hands me a bottle of Dan Hampton's pickle juice.
Yes.
With Dan Hampton's auto and Hall of Fame 02. So I have two. Got one for my dad too. They're sitting in our pantry because that's where Mom put them.
Good.
It's 2 bottles of pickle juice, unopened, undrank. Dan Hampton pickle juice with his signature and Hall of Fame inscription on
Love
it.
it. That's great. That's absolutely fantastic.
I like that he put the Hall of Fame inscription
Now
on a bottle of pickle juice.
That's actually hilarious. Us being wrestling guys, I have the Maxwell Jacob Friedman pickles that he did.
Yep.
I'm gonna see if I can get the pickle jar signed by him.
Nice.
That'd be good.
How he's gonna make fun of you for that, you know.
Oh, I don't care. He makes fun of everyone that does.
I know
the
you
meet and
don't
greets.
care.
He'll make
I
fun of
know
me to
he
my face and be
does.
like, "You're the
You're
best."
pathetic.
I know I am, but what am I?
Boxy.
Boxy.
What headliners are left in the vault? Well, right now, it's Cam Newton, Emmett Smith, Jamar Chase, Lawrence Taylor, Barry Sanders, Brock Purdy, Joe Theismann, Thurman Thomas. However, that could change in a heartbeat. We got 2 boxes left in this quad. 2 boxes left in the quad. So 2 of those headliners could be gone.
The only thing that Maxwell he does that is
Jerome,
unacceptable.
Darrelle Revis was a headliner, right?
Yes, I believe so. I think I already got. Yeah,
You already got it?
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that. I like looked up and I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
And I like sometimes you could tell like the spacing, like, okay, yeah, that's where it used to be. I can't tell where
If you
Darrelle
look in
Revis-
the lighting, it's kind of freshly erased. It's different. It's got a different layer of
So let me get
expo.
Danny H in the box for Joshua. Joshua calling out box C. Let's see, is he gonna get $50, $100, or $200 back? Ba-boom. What is the value of my autograph CeeDee Lamb 2024? Eric, I'll ask you, values first off are a little, like, I say a little subjective because like it all depends on who's buying it. But I will ask you this. What type of helmet is it? Is it a rep lid? Is it an authentic or is it a speed flex? Reps are going to have, and I'm just saying this for everyone who might be like, well, I don't even know what those are. Reps are lighter. They have like the guts of the inside of the helmet, like inside are not there.
Yeah.
All the padding has a black like plastic stopper there.
Basically prevents you from putting the helmet
Yeah.
on.
Authentics have all the pads inside. It feels like a real helmet. Speed Flexes are the most expensive. That's like the ones the pros have that have the little like indentation or cut on the front as I just hit the microphone. And how about this? Congratulations, Joshua. He's going to walk home with 200 bones.
Ooh, nice.
$200 going Joshua Carson's way. So I'm sorry I didn't do it earlier. I forgot about it. How about a little bit of money? Money in the break room going Josh's way. So just like that, vaults happen. Vault keys vanish. So now we're down to 50 and 100. How about box 16 call out by Ronnie Sayer? Justin Glaze says, I can't watch Moody miss another kick. So what's going to be in box 16? Could we see another headliner come out? Ooh. All right. Okay. How about, you know what? Caleb. I almost called you Caleb. Looking at Caleb.
Wearing the jersey.
They win and they all come out. How about Jim McMahon?
Heck yeah.
On the Bear Authentic. This is going to be a double up for Joshua. Joshua, who are you a fan of? Because if it's a Bears lid that you're wanting, you're getting all the Bears lids today, except for Caleb. No, that's the Panther thing. I invented that.
No,
There's
you wish.
documentation from 2015
Yeah, but-
of me creating it. He stole my gimmick.
Yeah, but Caleb Williams throws touchdowns.
Gimmick infringement, just like identity theft, is one of the biggest crimes in the U.S.
Not a
Jim.
joke. It's not a joke.
It's not a joke, Jim.
I've been using that all week too.
I figured you probably have. That's why I'm like, I'm gonna make the office.
So
reference.
someone stole someone's gimmick yesterday. I told that to him. Got a good pop.
How about this, real quickly? We got one box left. How about the new and the old?
Yeah, exactly.
Super Bowl champion, soon to be Super Bowl champion.
Don't do that to me. Don't do it to me.
I'll do it to you on a day like
Don't
today.
do it to me.
When you're all high and the look on your face was the look on my face after I watched the Bears on Hard Knocks.
I'm gonna have to play it back.
You
Oh
gotta
my
watch
God,
the
I had
whole-
a friend
You got to
that-
watch the whole game.
I had a friend that tortured himself. He
Yeah.
went back and rewatched Hard Knocks just to see the red flags. I'm like, dude, you have I know you have something better to do.
I
with your time."
appreciate it because I should. Here's the problem with
He's
Hard
like, he's like
Knocks, right?
texting me. He goes, "They called it the Floos haircut. Should have been right there. Like we should have known."
The Flu's haircut. We should have known right there. Oh, I should have known that. Like I was so against Eberflus. Saw Hard Knocks and was like, "Yep, they're good now. They're good now." Here's the thing. From now on, if a team's on Hard Knocks, I'm automatically going to say, "Yep, that's a 3-win team."
We can't say it to the entire AFC North. They did that mid-season one's been pretty good. I like
No,
that.
I'm saying the
individual one, yeah.
the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
Any team that's on that, I'm like, well, this is a bad team.
I mean, yeah, it's been pretty consistent.
What's up, Sean? Sean's back. Saying, hey, Ricky and Nick, I'm back.
How we doing?
Now we have freezing rain. Oh, great. Louisville's just getting hit with every sign
dude.
of the apocalypse and plague. Box 29, last box in the quad. We've had only one headliner come out. That could change here, though. You
could.
never know. You never know. You never know. What you gonna do when the headliners come running wild on you?
Absolutely.
And just like that, ba-boom, headliner hit. How about Ronnie Sayer walking home with Jamar Chase on the slate? Bengal, authentic, here in the vault. So we got two double ups. We got a double up with one spot for Jason Carson. We got a double up with two spots for Ronnie Sayer, Jamar Chase, Bengal slate, Beckett cert on the back. Congratulations, Ronnie, walking away with two headliner hits.
You run out of great things to say at it for Jamar Chase because he's just so.
How about
fun
he
to
won
watch.
you money yesterday?
Won me money on the first touchdown play at plus 450. That was nice. My back was against the wall. Like I said, that was my last last couple of dollars. I'm like, why not? If Jamar Chase isn't the first touchdown, then I don't deserve to have money.
I don't deserve to have money.
So that was nice. But I mean, this is a great looking lid too. I keep saying it. Just invest in Jamar Chase.
Be easy on him after I say this. You ready?
Ready?
Sean goes, my Packers lost today.
That's okay.
Be easy on him, Nick.
Well, your Packers are in the playoffs, so you're all right. You're doing all right. You're doing something right.
Nick's all excited. He's ecstatic right now. So that does it in the vault. We're now down to 15 boxes with 8 headliners left? No. 7 headliners left. Caleb came out also.
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5,
7.
6, 7. Yeah, 7 headliners.
3 speed
in
flexes.
14 boxes. 3 speed flexes. 50% chance at a headliner still
I like
in
that.
the vault. How about we go back to the rando screen because we got a jersey.
Jesus.
So I got Andrew, I got Timothy, I got Isaiah, I got Chat, James, Dustin, Teddy. Whole group of names. I need one number. I need one number.
Yes, we do.
We started off with 0 headliner hits from the full-size helmets on the table for noon. Well, guess what? That changed the show. Changed right away with Caleb Williams coming out of that first vault box. That first one. Ba-boom. Ba-boom. 15 called by Andrew. So we'll do 15. Let me get you guys to the randomizer. We'll see what divisions you end up in. 7 times around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How about this? Timothy in the NFC North, Andrew in the NFC South, Teddy in the NFC East, James in the NFC West, Isaiah in the AFC North, James in the AFC South, Dustin in the AFC East, and Chet in the AFC West. So if it's a headliner, we only got 4 left. If this is a headliner, then you've got, let's see, Teddy is sitting in the Michael Irvin spot. You have Timothy sitting in the prime spot, either Brett Favre or Brian Urlacher coming out in the North. And then you got Chet sitting in the Shannon Sharp spot. Box 15, called out by Andrew. Good luck to everyone in the break, and congratulations to... Well, I'll say this. This man did himself a favor by getting a spot here. How about on the Packer jersey? They might have lost to the Bears, but this is one of the greatest quarterbacks ever to play the game. He's also the greatest quarterback ever to send inappropriate pictures to a coworker. How about Brett Favre on the Packer jersey going to Timothy Boulay in the break room?
There we go.
Brett Favre, JSA cert and Brett Favre's own cert. So dual certed. Since it's JSN, ba-boom.
Yeah.
New JSN card.
Now, that was my only Packer jersey I've ever had.
Me too.
I told that to my friend a while ago, and I said, hey, I actually, again, because I was a younger child, then I grew out of it. And later on, he gave me another one, so I thought that was pretty cool. So I'll Brett Favre will always have a soft spot, even though, like I said, he's a Packer grr.
The only reason I had a Brett Favre jersey as a kid was because before I kind of solidified on the Vikings, I had a buddy lived across the street, and he kind of like, at first you're like, do I want to like? He loved Brett Favre. He was kind of like, he was a Packer fan as a kid. Then he kind of grew out of it, and now he's a Bears fan, like everyone else. It was like one of those things of like, I kind of wanted to be like, oh, I want to be a Packer fan like him, so we could root for the same team. But then I just fell in love with the Vikings and then never wore it again.
And if it also helps on my end, the Brett Favre jersey I have doesn't have any Packers logos on it. So it's just a nice little, it's like a
So
green.
it's like this.
Yeah, exactly. It's exactly like that. Just has his name on there.
Sean saying he's very jealous right now. Brett Favre, Sean, don't feel jealous. You want to know why? Because Sean couldn't get into the break if he wanted to. Said he can't get in until Wednesday, until he gets paid, Nick.
There we go. Payday.
Here's
Always
the thing.
gotta
We
wait.
never want you to go into debt here in the break room.
Break
Pay
responsibly like you gamble responsibly.
Pay the bills
everything.
first.
Yes.
Don't take out loans.
Yeah, no need to do that.
Don't rack up credit card debt here in the break room. Break responsibly.
Yes. Cannot pay bills with an Andre Reed helmet.
I had to joke
unfortunately.
around with our own Steven Ryan because he's sending me bets Sunday night, like that he's taken that are like gonna hit. And he's betting on women's Australian basketball
Yeah.
at like 12 in the morning. And I'm like, my text back to him is 1-800 ...
Stop it. Get some help.
Get some help. Hey man, when you're on fire, you're on fire, I guess, right?
Yeah, that's true.
I do say don't leave the table when you're on a heater.
That's true.
So I gotta respect it. By the way, you want to hear something funny while you were getting the vault boxes?
Oh, sure.
In the second period, the Rangers has scored 5 goals. Chris Kreider didn't get one of them.
Oh, no.
5 goals. I'm like, oh man, he's got to have gotten one of
man.
them. It's only the second though, so there's still time.
Okay.
The Blackhawks just stink, man. They are not good. Not good. Not good.
at all.
Vince saying, wow, nice pull. So let's go, folks. What are we going to get into next?
Terry McLaurin got his touchdown. That was the last ditch effort. I guess the game winning play was a Terry McLaurin touchdown.
Was it? Wait, game winning?
For Commanders Cowboys. Commanders beat Cowboys on last gasp. Terry McLaurin touchdown. So yeah, it might have been one of the last plays of the game.
All right, folks.
Oh my God, Trey Lance was in the game. That's hilarious.
Yeah, that's what Chet said earlier.
I didn't know. I'm sorry, I didn't see that.
You're like, I was not paying attention. I was taking orders, Ricky.
Bears.
Bears. Caleb Williams here on the Bears lid. First time we've seen Caleb in the room on a Bears lid.
Yeah.
First overall pick inscription on it. Going to Jeremy Gale here in the break room.
Kind of a little low. I know we were a couple, like 7 spots on the jersey, wide open on the minis, wide open on the diamonds, wide open on the practice squad. Bolt's been doing pretty hot, but only 2 spots right now in the double.
I mean, hey, 14 boxes left in the vault, 7 headliners, and 3 speed flexes. Like, you can't.
And you already mentioned also the black and blue. If you just, that's basically a double up spot. If you want to get the.
It could
looking
be.
for the AFC. You're looking for the
could
AFC North spot to get T Higgins, and then we got to see what that bonus banger is. And like you mentioned, you get through that.
Get through the
Get on to
basketball.
college. Oh, and
we
we
gotta
gotta
get
get through
so
basketball.
the
It's gotta be both.
So here's what I was told. I'll pull back the curtain.
A little inside baseball, a little
I
inside.
I was told if the black and blue goes, don't drop the college right away. But at the same time, I think things have kind of changed because that was before we had a vault backup, and now we have a diamond backup. So like, there's a possibility. I'll say this: if you guys want, I'll think about dropping it after the black and blue. But we got to get through the black and blue.
Yeah.
Basketball's only got 10 boxes though, so like that is also very close to being closed out. So like we could do 12 boxes, guys. It's really 12 boxes, and
True.
we're on to a college series. And that last college series we had was tight.
Yeah.
Tight.
The last one I was a part of was it felt like we were flying through them, just red hot.
College.
Get your education.
Get your education. Got to get through the basketball and the black and blue.
Gotcha.
But
All right.
if we do some work.
And again, Scott, if you're in there, we got your personal.
Oh,
so-
Scott, we do. We'll say this. If Scott isn't in by the end of the show, we'll do that at the end of the
All
show.
right. Yeah, we'll make a note.
I like how you're making a note, Teron. So where are we going to go, guys? We've got Cam Newton, Emmitt Smith, Lawrence Taylor, Barry Sanders, Brock Purdy, Joe Theismann, and Thurman Thomas in the vault. We got Terry Bradshaw, Scary Terry McLaurin, Baker Mayfield, A.J. Brown, Zay Flowers in the diamonds. Michael Irvin, Brian Urlacher, Shannon Sharp in the jerseys. Practice squad's wide open. Only 2 headliners missing. Wilson, Montana, George, Moon, Lynch, Peterson, Dawkins, Taylor, Falk, Sapp, Vick, Campbell, all there. 3 headliners missing. Tons of stuff in the break room, guys. Tons of stuff.
Halfway on that Vault double box.
Oh, let's go. Let's do some more
Get another
vault.
Vault double going.
Let's get vaulty here.
And obviously, you get your Vault. You get your Vault. You get your name in there for the double. You get your name in there twice there for the chase. So always fun. Doubling up your odds, doubling up your chances to win, doubling up the chances in the chase wheel spin. It's all a good time.
So, Holy Cross sucks. They didn't cover by 3.
Okay.
Sienna sucks. They lost by 1. Thank you, Manhattan. Manhattan money line plus money. They
Okay.
won by 1. Mount St. Mary's, the comeback of the year, they covered 68-62. Right? They barely covered. That is let's go. And then Marist easily covered 69-62. So what? Out of my college basketball, I won 12-2 last night. That is a Indiana, Manhattan, Marist, Sienna. So I went 3-2 today. That's not bad.
No, not too shabby.
Little I think soccer messed me up a little bit. Liverpool can't win, which stunk. Did the other team I needed to cover? Oh, Marseille. Marseille. I had them plus 1.5. They won 5-1.
There we go.
That's a soccer score, 5-1.
A little bit of soccer action, a little bit of soccer. Geno Smith already has 100 yards passing in 3 minutes into the second quarter.
So, question, Rito Garcia, are you in a break? Rito keeps saying live box number 3. Do we have a Rito in any of the breaks? Or is Rito possibly Mr. Pride?
I'm not quite sure. Trying to see if I can pull.
You don't have it on the running break sheet, a Rito?
No.
Rito, I'll ask you: Are we in a break? Are we waiting for a break? Are we Mr. Pride looking for our rep personal? So where are we gonna go, guys? Vault double is close. Vault double would bring us down to 12.
My apologies. Yes, Rito is in the
Minis.
The double box turnover on downs practice squad.
Okay. So guys, let's close that practice squad for, you said the double box?
Yes.
All right. So Rito, thank you for being in the room. Let's close the practice squad double box. There's a good amount of spots here. Spots for a lot of people to get in. Practice squad double box. 7 spots left. So Rito, that break will not happen, by the way, until we fill the 7 spots.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what the confusion
Which,
is.
yeah, six more to go. Just
Yep.
had Adrian Hooks come in with his first order.
For the practice squad?
Yes, for that the turnover on downs practice squad double box.
So that's now down to 6 to go, guys.
Yep.
Once that closes out, all 8 spots are filled, then we will break.
Yes.
Then we will break the box.
Yeah, like I keep mentioning, yeah, the basketball double, we got 4 more spots to go there and 4 more spots to go in the TD dance vault. So that would be our closest
Let's go. Let's go.
to getting cracking open into some more boxes.
I think the vault might be what's the most on fire right now.
Absolutely. I know Vault's been going crazy right now. The jersey's been consistent all day, so that's been nice to get to. With got some nice little names, some nice names left.
Yeah, 4 to go in that double box vault, ladies and gentlemen. That is the closest we have to breaking right now is that double box vault.
Yeah.
J.K. Dobbins isn't doing great right now.
He only has like 15 yards rushing, but he only has like 5 attempts, so it's very early. Still very early in that game.
He just had a carry, 6 carries for 20 yards.
Okay.
I think what I need. Oh, what do we need from him? For
58.
for that part. For the
58
parlay?
for the incentive, but I don't know what you had for his line. His line was at like 69 and a half
I did
yards.
60.
Okay.
So I thought like if he got 58, he's gonna go over still.
Yeah.
So I need 60. I need 40 more yards from J.K. Dobbins.
Doable. I mean, he can.
I mean, they're
off and run.
trailing, so they're gonna have to play. Who's
Yeah.
left in the jerseys? Michael Irvin, Brian Urlacher, Shannon Sharp. You know, just 3 all-time players.
Yeah.
Mike Evans came down to the
Is
final wire.
that Shannon Sharp's on Denver? I'm
Yep.
guessing? Okay. I could only assume.
Photo headliners: Brian Urlacher, Shannon Sharp, and Michael Irvin.
So far, solid day all across the board.
The Brock Bowers incentive chase, 2 targets, no catches. Or the record chase, I should say.
Gotcha.
Greg Dortch with the touchdown for the Cardinals. Kyler, run it in, you bum. You bum.
You bomb.
You bum.
You gotta stay under 42.5 in that one.
For what? That game? You
Niners
took the
Card-
under?
Yeah.
Well, I need a Kyler touchdown. So
I
they're
did.
like-
I took the touchdown as well.
Yep,
Yeah.
Rito, we got you as a spot. So, Rito, how it's going to work is we've got 6 more spots to go. Then we'll be breaking a box. Remember, guys, for those of you who are new, you're not buying a single box. You're buying a spot in the break. So, I will pull it up here. Scores. So, remember, right here, there's a disclaimer below each and every one of our breaks. Says this item is a live drawing. You are purchasing a spot in a live break, not a guaranteed item. Please see UA Live Breaks Explained blog, or you can just see the rules page to get more details about the live break. So every single break we have is a spot in the break, not a box guaranteed. Andrew saying, kind of sad you put the Denver donkey helmet away. Loved it so far. Second
good.
favorite.
That was a good one.
It was because I had a feeling more headliners are coming out.
Yeah, just a couple.
Just a couple. Plus, who doesn't like looking at Caleb Williams? Bears, like, this just feels right.
Yes,
I'll
it
be
does.
honest, it's 2 reasons. 1, Caleb doesn't sign a lot.
Yeah.
And 2, when he does, he's a fanatics athlete. So it's cha-ching, cha-ching. Great pull for Jeremy here in the break room. Number 1 pick inscription as well on this bad boy. Ooh-wee.
Ooh, that's sweet.
Dom probably won't want to leave it out after today, but I know Steven
Nope.
will.
He's not gonna want to look at that bad boy.
Andrew says, holy bleep, 21-0 Denver.
Sounds about
And
right.
Rito says, okay, thanks. No problem, Rito. We got you. We got you.
We're gonna go ahead and see a TD Dance Vault box, double box here. Thanks to Ronnie Sayer. Closing out those
Double
last
box.
4 spots.
The double box. So let's go. Vault double box number 2. Is this our second double box?
Yes, it is.
So double box numero 2. If you're in the break, 2 numbers is what I need. Ooh. What vault key did we do that had the 200? Was that C? When you're back there getting the 2 boxes,
Tell you what the last
Yeah.
ones are left. Sure thing.
I didn't take that last vault key off. Two boxes is what I need from people in the break. 2 boxes. $10 and $23 from Ronnie. We can definitely do that, Mr. Sayer. So 10 comes off.
Alrighty, all set there.
23 comes off.
We have B and E left.
B and E. Thank you. Little B and E. So let's come to the randomizer. Let's put it up. 7 times around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How about 10 and 23. How about Josh Underwood, Josh Underwood, NFC North, James Bruce, NFC South, Ronnie Sayer, NFC East, Ronnie Sayer, NFC West, Ronnie Sayer, AFC North, James Bruce, AFC South, Josh Underwood, AFC East, and Ronnie Sayer, AFC West. So let's go and break some boxes, ladies and gentlemen. Let's open up some boxes. Box 10 coming out first. Ooh. Let's go. How about on the old school Commander lid? Oh, give me a second. Let me pop this back on. How about on the old school Commander lid? How about authentic Joe Theismann or Joe Theismann, however you feel like saying it, 83 NFL MVP inscription. This is going to be an NFC East hit going to Ronnie Sayer, the Slayer, getting a listed headliner pick in Joe Theismann.
Nice.
You heard the story, right?
With him and with the leg?
No, with him and his grandmother.
Oh, no.
Changed his name. Grandma got mad, disowned him.
No.
Said she'll never bake cookies for him ever again.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. All because he was chasing some dumb trophy, Grandma would say. Grandma would say, what's more important to you, your family name or some dumb trophy? And he said, Mom, I got to win the trophy. Grandma, I got to win the trophy. And she says, well, you take that trophy because you just lost your grandma for good.
I'm sorry, Ma. Oh.
And then his dad turned to him and said, look what you're doing. You're breaking your grandmother's heart.
You're breaking your grandmother's heart. I'm sorry.
Turned his back on family.
Family. You don't do that. Never do that.
Joe Theismann. You never turn your back on grandma.
No, you can't.
When the going gets tough, who's going to be there, Nick?
Who's going to slip you 20s and quarters and chocolates?
Grandma's always going to be there.
Come on.
Who's going to always love you when no one else will?
Exactly.
Grandma. Grandma Theismann. I find it funny. I go to, like, that's all fabricated, by the way. Obviously, I have to say that. But I went to Google, like, Joe Theismann's, like, grandma.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. Nothing. So, like, as the internet's concerned, she sadly didn't exist. If we're asking the internet, that is.
Yeah.
But she did, because obviously.
Yeah, you needed
Joe
to have
Theismann
you
said.
needed to have a grandmother
For
in
him
some
to
sort
be
of
here.
some sort of way, some sort of fashion for him to exist.
Let's see. Jeremy saying, did you guys already do a double today? I bought a spot and haven't seen my name.
What name was this now?
Jeremy.
Yeah, Jeremy Gale. Yeah, it was
In the last double?
He was in the first double. Yeah.
He in the vault? Oh, that's a single. There you go,
No,
Jeremy.
He was in the double.
Jeremy, you won in the first double.
Yeah.
Jeremy, you won in the first double. You won the Caleb Williams, my man.
Yeah.
Jeremy, you won the Caleb Williams. That was in the double?
Yeah.
What did we pull out after Caleb?
The double
vault
afterward.
key?
The Steve Atwater.
Yes,
replica.
okay. Jeremy, you won the Caleb Williams, my man. This is the first pull of the vault.
Off the top of your dome, do you remember that Dante Culpepper was that a rep or not?
Yeah, it was a rep.
Okay.
It was a rep.
Yeah.
And we got a
Was that
trade.
just like a humble way of just like, let me circle back to
maybe.
What did I win? What
By
did I
the
win
way, we
again?
have a trade for the trade sheet.
Okay.
I'll rewrite the ticket. You'll just need to tell me her last order number. Ronnie is gifting the Joe Theismann to Carol Daly.
Okay.
So let me take that ticket off. You'll just have to let me know Carol Daly's last order number.
Sure thing.
So once I get that order number, we'll get that ticket written up for Carol. Carol! How about we open a box? Jeremy says, hell yeah. So he didn't, the whole time he didn't know he won Caleb Williams. And Jeremy, Bradley asked earlier if it's up for trade. I just wanted to relay the message, so you know. Bradley asked if you'd be willing to trade the Caleb Williams. What's coming out here in...
Last Carol Daly, or I'll write it down.
Yeah, I got it. You can just tell me I got it. Because I got the ticket here.
Sure thing. That would be 220-339.
And that's the order number we'll use.
That would be
for
the Carol.
that.
That would be the Carol Daly number.
Is it, if that's the one you're putting on the trade sheet, that's the one I'm putting on the ticket. So that's all good, Ronnie. Joe T going to Carol D. How about our next box? Let's see what it is. How about this, Nick? You ready?
Yes.
I want the ball, and I'm gonna score. And then he throws a pick six. Matt Hasselbeck in the room on the Seattle Seahawk rep. Lunar rep here in the break room. Look at that NFC West. That's going to go to Ronnie Sayer as well.
Nice.
Oh, wait, never mind. I'm looking at the wrong one. You had me going back. It's still Ronnie Sayer. Ronnie Sayer getting the two NFC East, the East and the West. Matt Hasselbeck, Lunar rep. I want the ball. I'm going to score. And then Al Harris takes it for a pick six. Not for him, but for us. One of the greatest moments in NFL history.
Oh yeah.
It was one of the funniest moments in NFL history.
Well, I always say this. Like, what do you want him to say? We're gonna get the ball and then we're gonna kick a field goal and maybe win.
Yeah, but like that was like really cocky. They were not the. If I'm correct, they were not the like.
They weren't the Legion
favorite.
of Boom just yet.
They
No.
were the dog in that
I
game.
think they were.
That was a good Packer team.
Yeah. That was a rock fight of a game. That was a really low scoring game from what I remember.
All right, Adrian. Do you have an order number, or just let us know your name? Those are the two ways. Ooh, now Ronnie trying to get in on the Williams trade.
Ooh.
Jeremy saying, I missed it. Wow. Caleb Williams came out for Jeremy. First box we opened from the vault today. He was in the right spot.
Yes, sir.
Bradley asked earlier about it. Ronnie's now trying to maybe snipe a trade. That's what happens when you got a high item. Ooh, Jeremy said he almost got the Bettis Authentic and Rod Woodson rep for trade if anyone's interested.
Okay.
Oh, he also has those two. I thought he was saying he almost got. A couple Steeler lids from Jeremy up for trade.
There we go.
Matt Hasselbeck on one of my favorite lids. The Lunars and the Eclipses are my favorite lid. And that's a double box, folks. That means we're down to, let's see, 12. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 13 boxes. 13 boxes left. 6 headliners and 13 boxes now.
I don't know why this is popping up on my brain. Did you ask me to look up somebody for Saturday's winning? Like a winner for Saturday? I feel like this is almost like a half hour ago now.
I did, but I can't remember Ooh.
Yeah. So if Chad, if you need a reminder or refresher.
Jeremy's a Lions fan. Oh, maybe that's why he's like, oh, I can get rid of the Caleb. I'll be honest, as a Viking fan, I think as a Viking fan, if it was me personally, I'd keep the Caleb Williams in my PC. But yet again, I'm a Viking fan who's also like an NFL guy. Like,
yeah.
I'm also a draft guy, which is huge. That's it. So order number 221178 to see who won the jersey. Actually, I could do that. 178. That would be what, the first jersey? Jason, that was you in the first jersey. 221178. Jason, that was you in the AFC South. That, I believe, was the Tony Baselli stats jersey. So, Jason, you won that one. Tony Baselli stats jersey is what you walked home with in the first one. Ooh. Ronnie Sayer throwing out the offer of an Amon Ra Authentic and a Jameson Williams slate rep for Caleb. I will say this. Trading is a little subjective, like Robbie and I have talked about. And this is for new people out there who are like, well, I don't even know what the value is. If it's a speed flex, usually like rep for rep, authentic for authentic, speed flex for speed flex is like the norm. 2 authentics for a speed flex, you can get away like even value. Names are different though.
Yeah.
Like some names carry more weight.
Of course.
And also, if you're like in this case, Jeremy's a Lions fan, if you're trading him Lions, that might mean, okay, I want those. So like, it's all subjective at the end of the day.
100%.
It's all, are you happy? Are they happy? Are we making a deal that we're both happy with?
100%. Yeah. Value is always up to the person.
Values in the eye of the beholder? Is
Yeah.
that what it is?
100%. So I mean, it pops up. In, like I said, my only comparisons are always in fantasy, and that's exactly right. You can what you saw in your trade was worth value. Others were like, "What are you doing trading AJ Brown?" Well, it ended up working out.
JSN and Chuba Hubbard. That's what I saw.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
And then I thought that, because that was like week 3, I want to say. It was early. I wanted to add Yossi Vash in there because that was when he like had that first like,
yeah,
2
he didn't have any like crazy games, but
Not
he had a
after
couple.
that.
He had a couple touchdowns.
I was like,
"Ugh."
I was like, hold up, wait a minute,
Yeah.
this guy might sneak some points in here. He sat on my bench the whole year. It's fine. It's fine. He sat on my bench.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta have those stashers. You look at the Jamar Chase sig.
That's clean. That's awesome.
I like it now that it's a little bigger.
Yeah.
He used to do it so small.
So they just got they need a couple years. They need to perfect their craft. They need to perfect their signature. They get it. Get it eventually.
J.K. Dobbins, 37 yards.
He's getting there.
Still need about 53. They just need to score and then just run the ball.
Sounds about right.
Bo Nix has 3 touchdowns.
Dog.
Cortland Sutton, 2 catches, 57 yards. He's almost there.
Yeah. He needs
What,
to
he
get
needs
his
like 80
incentive.
something?
80. Yeah, it was like 82 or 87, I believe. Which is good. I mean, for anyone that's still in their playoff championship, I know someone that is in a week 18 league like that. And I told him straight up, 1, you're insane. Get out of that league. And 2,
I could never.
Yeah, I know. He's got Cortland Sutton. He's got Bo Nix. He was sitting there. He's like, "Do I play? You play your boy McLaughlin, or or was he gonna play Jordan Addison?" I'm like, I would go with the players that, in my mind, at the time, of course, the Saints game and the Bucks game was more competitive than we thought it was going to be. I'm like, hey, just go with the guys that you think are going to be in the game the whole time. Like, I think Cortland, he had the hook between Cortland Sutton and Bo Nix. So far, so good. A touchdown between them. He's got 4 with that, so I think that's pretty good. But that was a little bit more risky play to play McLaughlin just because they were 14-point favorites. You didn't know if they were going to keep all the starters in. I mean, Mike Evans had a day. McLaughlin had a nice day too. Okay, I don't know. So he had 5. McMillan, that's not McLaughlin. McMillan 5 for 74 and a touchdown. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe
He had
Jordan.
a better league
I think
last
Jordan.
week.
I think Jordan Addison can probably do something similar. I know for your sake, you probably want that
What?
Jordan Addison to
Yeah.
go off and have a day.
I just want the Vikings to win.
Exactly.
That's
Exactly
it.
right.
I don't care how we get it done. Just get it done. Sammy D, get it done any way possible.
Jets with a touchdown. They're playing for nothing. They just want to.
No, they are playing for something. Well,
They're
okay.
just to knock out Miami. Play
Ne-
spoiler.
never mind. I forgot the Broncos were up 21-0.
Oh my God, Devon Achane, 6 carries, 83 yards. That's crazy. That is bonkers.
He's got some incentives, I think, today too.
Maybe, but nothing that I saw on the list that I was looking at. Man, that's hilarious.
All right, guys. What else are we gonna get into? The vault is hot. We're down to 13 boxes. I'm gonna check my ticket.
Aaron Rodgers' 500 touchdown goes to
Conklin?
Conklin. Oh, you already saw it.
No,
Oh, yeah. Well, you got it.
I just knew it wasn't Devontae Adams.
Yeah.
It would have been great if it was because Conklin needed one catch.
Yeah.
Is that it?
He's got 2 now.
But that was his first one. Was a
It
touchdown.
may have been. I'm not entirely sure. I'll have to double check. I'll check and see maybe the play-by-play or something.
Ronnie's saying, so George goes, Jeremy is the best on a standard black Steelers lid. And Ronnie goes, there you go, George. Maybe finally get a black Steelers lid. Where do we want to go, folks? The vault has been the chase.
Yes.
It is an authentic Williams. Ta-da! Authentic from the vault. Number 1 pick. Jeremy Gale is the man you want to talk about. He's a Lions fan. He is open to trading it. From what I see, he's open to trading it.
That was Tyler Conklin's second reception.
Oh. So what else are we going to get into during this show, guys?
Yeah, still plenty to look around at. Obviously, halfway to go on the. Or was it halfway? Well, it was halfway, and then Ronnie Sayer ended up filling up. So now it's still 6 more to go on the vault double.
Mm-hmm.
4 more to go. Basketball double. Little basketball Jones. Still got Scott in there for his personal.
Basketball. We got that basketball.
So yeah, again, Scott, if you're in there, let us know if you're for your personal. Otherwise, we'll probably end up ripping that in like 10-ish minutes.
Mm-hmm. Who's in the black and blue double?
Black and blue double.
Mm-hmm.
It's our guy Scott.
Okay.
It's our guy Scott.
The personal Scott?
Yeah, Scott Pride.
Scott, if you're out there, I'm going to give you 5 minutes. I'm going to give you till quarter 2. Quarter 2, we'll do your rep personal.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
We got that basketball. You got that basketball.
We got basketball. Like I said, another personal here. This would be for Philip.
Philip, if you're out there, which personal is
This
it?
is a red zone full-size replica.
So, Philip, if you're out there, let me know. I can give you the numbers we have for the rep personal. So, Philip, if you're out there, we could do your rep personal as well.
Yeah, it's I mean, again, it might have been fulfilled. It doesn't say that it was. Knock still has
What?
one.
Um,
Knock, Scott, and Philip now.
Can you check the winner sheet or like put that in, see when the order was in, and see if it's on the winner sheet already?
Sure.
Yeah, that one will take a little bit of legwork.
Yeah, that was yesterday at like 9:50.
That's when the order came in.
Yeah.
950.
Yeah, 950.
Okay. Then yeah, if it's on the winner sheet, they did it. If not, they must have forgot. So Philip, if you're out there, we'll do your rep personal. Just let us know.
Yeah, doesn't look like it was done. Yeah. So yeah, Knox still has his personal to be fulfilled.
So we may have a trade. Carol coming in saying, Jeremy, that sounds like a good deal. Possible Super Bowl players for Williams. Unless she's talking about the Ronnie Sayer. Amon Ra saying he offered Amon Ra on the authentic and Williams on the, Jameson Williams on the slate rep for Caleb Williams.
Love me some Caleb. Amon Ra will always have a soft spot in my heart because of his fantasy year for me. So
Amon Ra will have a soft spot in my heart too for not doing well last week and helping me win my fantasy championship. Oh, it's a show I haven't done it. Oh, yeah. Here's the question. Do I get myself one of those big old fantasy championship rings?
I got one.
And just wear it.
I got one.
I wear it everywhere.
Yeah. Make sure it's good quality because mine was I wore it so much already, it's kind of rubbed off. You can see the copper on it.
Well, if I'm going to spend money on it, I'm going to make sure it's good.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Or do I get a fantasy football chain?
You can get a chain with a little
Did
plaque.
I just wear every show?
Yeah.
By the way, guys, I'm a fantasy king.
Do you snag a jersey of somebody that was on your team?
I'm going to end up getting Malik Neighbors.
Yeah.
Because he scored the most.
Okay.
And because I won by more than 2.9.
I'm leaning Jonathan Taylor, or I gotta go with I might have to go with my guy Garrett Wilson.
It's either him or McMillan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or do I just go with my number one keeper, Bijan?
That's true.
My number one keeper, because he's never leaving my team.
That's a good point.
Got Brock Bowers as well. I got options.
You got options. Yeah, I got a couple.
You know who it won't be? The guy who was only on the team the last 3 weeks, Mac Jones, is technically a fantasy champion.
I did something greasy too.
I had 4 quarterbacks as fantasy champions this year.
Nice. My buddy dropped Christian McCaffrey. It just we have 3 IR spots, but he just dropped him anyways.
Mm-hmm.
I dropped somebody to pick him up, put him in my IR spot, so technically I won with Christian McCaffrey, Rashard White, Rishi Rice on my IR spot. Just a couple other guys. So yeah, I thought that was. And then I also I dropped Alvin Kamara because I knew he was going to play for Derek Gore. I just wanted to know, but I couldn't sign Frank Gore because I guess the Bills had already played. And he's still connected with them somehow, unless that was his son. I just thought that. Yeah, I don't know. Just to give some people some championships rings that may not have had one.
24-0 Broncos. So the Bengals are dead.
Yeah, it's a shame. Well, I mean, it's just one of those things you just shouldn't have. If you were that good, you shouldn't have been in this position to need somebody else to do your dirty work type deal. It's a tough division for sure.
They just started. They had a rough start.
They always start off slow. They've always since the beginning of this Joe Burrow era. They've just.
Is that a Zach Taylor problem?
It could be. It could definitely be. And I'm not big on Zach Taylor.
The Zach attack.
Yeah, no.
Zach attack.
I listened to his post game and stuff for my audio cutting stuff that I do. He just doesn't come off as a bright football mind in my opinion. You know,
not like KFC.
You're Mike Tomlinson. You're Mike Tomlins, and then there's Zach Taylor's down here,
and then KFC's all the way up.
Yeah, in terms of
and then Dan Campbell's through the roof.
Yeah. You listen to Mike Tomlin talk, you're like, oh, that is a guy that's just football day in and day out. And I'm not saying the dedication level isn't the same, but it's just it comes off
the knowledge.
Yeah, it's just he comes off very simple minded when Zach Taylor talks.
Yeah,
just oh, if I other Bengals fans, you're just sitting there I don't know about that guy.
I don't know about this guy. So how about this? It is 2:46. How about I put these numbers on the wheel, and we'll do Scott's
Okay.
personal because he's been sitting there all day.
Scott's personal.
Philip is Philip the other one?
Philip is the other.
Philip will wait. So Philip, if you're out there, we'll leave it for the night.
Like I
crew.
mentioned, there's also knock. Knock doesn't. Knock,
It was on the
not
winner
for
sheet.
Philip.
What kind of personal is it?
It's a rep.
Okay, so we'll do the first one. So we'll do the knocks
Wolf.
first.
Okay.
Knock.
Knock.
Like
NOCK.
knock.
Yep.
Knock Wolf. We'll do that first. Then we'll do Scott's. We'll leave Phillips for the night crew,
For the
unless Philip comes in,
Okay. Yeah.
because Phillips just
Yeah.
came in.
Of course.
The other two have been sitting with us all day. So let me
And
put
we
these
should
numbers
be-
on the wheel.
And the chase wheel spin should be updated. Let me double check and make sure.
Yeah, we could do that too.
Ronnie Sayer was the-
Oh, I
Yeah.
forgot about that.
Yeah, our,
I'm
yeah,
Brooklyn 99ing. Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, our wheel spin's up to date. So
Cool.
whenever.
So let me
should
go
be
ahead and
Pending another vault or a jersey filling up, where we are up to date.
yeah. So all right. Two numbers. I'm going to do two numbers. The first one is going to be for Knock. The second one is going to be for Scott. First for Knock, second for Scott. So first one for Knock. Six.
Number 6.
And then for Scott, they're going to be in this room, black boxes. 1. So 6 for Knock, 1 for Scott. 6 for 1, Knock, 6 for Knock, 1 for Scott. 6 and then 1. So we'll do 6 first for Knock. And then we'll do 1 second for Scott.
6 up on top.
Yeah, 6 on top. Knock Wolf will do his first. So thank you, Scott and Knock, for getting personals. Thank you, Philippe, as well. Philippe, if you're out there, let me know. We can do yours after these. Box 6. This will be going to Knock. Rep personal. How about this? Tell me if you've seen. Cannon. Tell me if you've seen this team before. How about the Bears on the Jim McMahon auto? So the rep lid, Jim McMahon, bear lid here in the room. Beckett cert on the back of this bad boy. Going to Knock Wolf. Knock Wolf in the room. Jim McMahon rep.
Nice. Super Bowl champ. Headband aficionado.
And can I ask you a question?
Yeah, absolutely.
When you were looking at the lid like this, were you trying to decide if it was a rep or authentic?
Exactly. Oh, it's all replicas, yeah. No.
I laugh because all the time when I produce the diamonds, right?
Yeah.
Every
Same thing.
time there's a diamond, I'll sometimes go, "Is that a rep or up?" Nope, diamonds. It's an authentic. So that made me. I'm sorry, Nick. That made me
No,
laugh.
no.
Like, because I do the same thing all the time. Is that a rep or? Oh, wait, we're in the diamonds. We're in the diamonds. It's not a speed flex, so that means it's an authentic. I gotta write Jim McMahon on this bad boy. The bad boy of quarterbacking. Right, Jim McMahon was a bad boy.
Yeah.
He would definitely get the naughty stickers.
Yeah,
During,
he would be
naughty
he would be in the NWO if he was in like any faction.
Uh-huh.
I could see him give the
Red
two.
or red or original.
Ooh, nah, you gotta go with the black and white with him. I can imagine him and Scott Hall just a
Hey, Chico.
little bit of too sweet. Throws a touchdown, throws up the.
One thing I love about Scott Hall, it's not even about Scott Hall. Speaking of Scott Hall, Scott Pride right here. Carlito.
Yeah.
I love how when they were just doing Carlito, they're like, let's just steal Razor Ramon and just let Carlito do it. Like, I've seen interviews of Carlito do interviews where I've seen interviews of him. Wow, redundancy. Where he's basically like, yeah, they just like took the old Razor Ramon
They made him
vignettes
Caribbean, yeah.
and we're like, we'll just do that. Here's another one, Nick. Pinch me if you've seen this one before. How about for Scott on the Washington Commander lid? How about Joe Thiesman? Have you heard the story of Joe Thiesman?
Of his grandmother? Oh yeah, I think so.
83 NFL MVP inscription on the rep here. Beckett cert on the back. Going to Scott. So the rep personals bringing out some doubles here in the room. Some ones that we've done before. So we've done Dick. We've done Scott. Philippe, if you're out there, we'll do your rep if you're out there, Philippe. But otherwise, Dom and Steven can do that later on. Just because, like I said, Philippe's just came in.
Yeah.
We'll give him some more time to be in the room. Philippe and not Philippe, Knock and Scott have been with us the whole time. What a duo. Knock and Scott.
Knock and Scott connection.
I was just gonna say that and pause because we are like hive mind at this point, Nick. You know what's funny? Here, you want to know something funny?
Oh, I'm always down to laugh.
People would always joke about we can't let Dom and Ricky do a show together because all they'll do is talk about wrestling. And then they pair me and you up.
Yeah, I know, right?
And all we talk about is wrestling.
If they only
knew.
I know.
Who would have thought? Not us.
They didn't realize that when I came in with my polo on for the interview, I was also rocking a Stone Cold shirt underneath.
He's like, I know the guy I'm going to be with.
Exactly.
That's his favorite wrestler. So, all right, guys, we'll do the chase wheel spin. And if there's nothing filled after that, we'll get off.
Sounds right. Sounds good.
Jesse Burrows saying Bears Day today.
It was. It truly was.
A lot of Bears have been
A lot of
coming
Bears. A lot of NFC East. A lot of NFC East today.
out. I was going to say, did one of the clips get...
Between Eagles and Cowboys, there's a ton.
That was early. That was the
Yeah.
jerseys.
Exactly.
All right. You said that list should be ready for the chase wheel spin?
It should be updated as can be.
I'll also, for predictions, Ronnie Sayer's technically the closest. It's 24-0.
Yeah.
Chiefs come on a comeback,
She's gonna
but lose 24 to 20.
unanswered.
It can happen.
Yeah.
Not gonna.
Oh,
go
Ronnie's. Well, he has. Never mind. My apologies.
7 times around. 1. That's a lot of
Yeah.
names.
Andrew's
2.
got 24-21. Jeremy's
3.
got 31-14. So there's a couple.
4.
Still open.
5. Wait a second. This is the jerseys and the vault?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So that's 5, 6, 7. So after 7, Ronnie Sayer is at the top. Ronnie, he won the wheel spin for the 12 p.m. show, wins it for this one. Ronnie, what number do you want to start on, my man? What number do you want to start on, or do you want me to rip it from 1? He'll have a number for me, I assume. So Ronnie Sayer, the Slayer, taking both the chase wheel spins today
Yeah.
at 12 and 3.
He also took 3 other spots in the TD Dance Vault double box. There's 3 more to go in there. I know we're close. If that fills up, that
He
fills
wants
up.
93, Nick. Sorry to cut you off.
No, you're good.
We'll go 93 and we'll let it rip. Well, he should have did 99. You want to know why?
Why is that?
If he did 99, he would have had 100. $6 to Ronnie Sayer. What up, Chris? Chris saying, what up, fellas? How you doing, Chris? How's everything going today on this fantastic Sunday? So $6 to Ronnie Sayer here in the room. And let's see, is there anything closed up? Might leave that vault unless it closes up like... I'll give you 3 minutes. We'll give you till 5 o'clock to maybe close up that double box. We'll give you till 5. I gotta say, here's the show.
Caleb.
It's gotta be Caleb.
It's Caleb.
Nick's like, don't even try.
No, we're not.
Don't even try. Unless we do a vault double and Emmett comes out. Would you still put the Caleb over the Emmett custom speed flex?
Caleb over the Emmett. That's right.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to just keep rolling.
You don't have. Oh, you're gonna have to put Caleb over it. Okay.
Oh
I'll get
yeah,
that.
I'm going to. I know you probably want to say the Dante Culpepper, the yellow one, but
That's a rep. I love it though. Caleb, the Caleb authentic is. This is like right now. It's not a 1 of 1, but for the break room, it's like a 1 of 1.
that's what I wanted to say too. I mean, I'm on the side of always technically they're all 1 of 1s in some sort of way because you know the person took time, signed it. They're not all the same. But being is that this is the only one we've seen with that inscription so far. Solid 1-1. It's a nice one right there.
So let's see. We're getting to. Got 2 more minutes. We'll see if that closes. 3 spots to go.
But overall, solid day for a Sunday.
Great day for you.
Week
Bears
18.
won.
Bears. Like I say, I know you got.
How we doing, Dom? I knew he.
Come on, guy.
I knew it. Emmett is still available. Emmett is still out there. Dom will walk in and be like, hey, Ricky, I hope you lose tonight now.
Yeah. Now DJ Moore can go on vacation.
He's got his lion blue on, dude. Oh, he's got his lion blue on. I can't even catch a break.
Oh, poor guy.
Bill's blue. Did they end up winning?
They ended up winning.
Ah,
yeah.
we're congrats.
No, actually, no. I think the Patriots won. Yeah, the Patriots
the
won.
Patriots didn't want the #1 pick.
Yeah, no.
Oh, that is a great. I'm sorry,
Is that what
Richie.
you- Wow.
I'd say sorry, Richie, because I don't know what side of the aisle Richie's on. I did not like Gerard Mayo at all. I
Now
thought he
the
was a bad coach.
Titans are the #1 pick.
Did
according
they
to Tinkathon.
lost? Well, the Titans lost, right?
Titans
Yeah.
lost. The Titans, Cleveland, and the Giants are your #1, 2, and 3 picks so far.
So basically, the Titans are going to go Shadur Sanders because they need a quarterback.
yes.
The Browns are going to go Travis Hunter,
Yeah.
right? Or do they go Cam Ward? Oh, I don't, could you imagine? Think about it. Malik Neighbors on one side, Travis Hunter on the other. No. I'm sorry. You get those 2 wide receivers, there will be a quarterback in free agency that wants to come play for you.
I think so.
Oh, the Giants might have lucked into Travis Hunter.
I think so. That would be pretty solid. Wow. Yeah.
Now, if you're Tennessee, instead of taking Shadur, do you listen to trade offers?
What position Travis Hunter gonna play?
Wide receiver and corner, nickel corner.
You think he's gonna play both?
That,
In
that's
NFL
how you do. To
level?
me, see him play both ways. He could be a nickel corner in the NFL. That way, he's not playing every down on defense.
Yeah.
But you're still he's great at both.
Oh yeah. Oh man, the Bears went from 9 to 10. I could live with that.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
You still get an offensive lineman.
Yeah, exactly. We'll still get the LSU guy.
You still beat the Packers at Lambeau.
That's perfect. Can't go end the year on a
I don't know, the
losing
LSU
streak. Would have been 12 to the Packers. Like, can't
I'm
have that.
tankathon. Will Campbell, LSU is now going number
Coming
7.
up? Really?
You guys are looking to take Kelvin Banks Jr. out of Texas.
Oh, I don't like that.
You don't like Kelvin?
I just liked Will Campbell because that was the name that I saw first.
Okay, Chris said.
Yeah, so you gotta look at the helmet too. He didn't know it was a Caleb Williams helmet.
Oh,
He had to take a walk. He had to take a lap.
Chris getting into the quad box. Let's go. Let's see if that vault
Oh God.
filled up. Vault did not fill up, guys. So that is going to do it for Nick and myself today. That quad double will be a great pre-fill for Steven and Dom.
Sounds
Blanking
good.
on it. But Nick, thank you for everything today.
Thank
Today's
you.
been a lot of fun.
Oh,
Great,
yeah.
great shows in the break room. Thank you guys for everything you've done today. Dom coming up next with Steven Ryan here in the break room. Don't go anywhere. Let's get those pre-fills in. The Vault double. 3 to go. We'll see you 6 o'clock. Nick is in Wednesday. You're in?
Yeah, I'm gonna pop in Wednesday.
You're popping in Wednesday. I won't be back in here until Thursday. Hope you guys have a great week. I'll see you Thursday, but let's stick around 6 o'clock.